Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and today we are live from the top 16 of the Philadelphia System Open here at PAX Unplugged. My co-host today is
Ernest Pasillas.
Ernest, where are you from?
I am now from the Twin Cities, Minneapolis.
Oh, you moved?
I did move.
Okay, a little closer to FFG.
Yes, but I got a lot more games in the Northwest, if you can believe that.
So super excited for this matchup. Two high-level players here duking it out with two completely different archetypes, and two archetypes that, honestly, if they looked across the room, they'd say, "I don't like you."
True.
So what's Chris running?
Chris is running kind of a modified Redline Soontir Whisper. He's traded out the Predator for a crack shot, so he's down to 184. He's playing that initiative bid.
All right, and then on the right side we have Ryan Fleming running a little bit of a different version of the Scum Swarm, the Drea Swarm here. Says, you know what, I don't need Drea. I think the quad jumpers are good enough, so we're going to take just two naked quad jumpers. Got L337 doing the coordinate. Has the tactical officer there to make those red coordinates white. You got Paylob with the Moldy Crow being able to take those tokens away from probably Whisper, and then wants the punching power of Fen Rao. Yeah. Instead of rerolls, he's putting his eggs in one basket, the Fen Rao basket. That's a good basket to put your eggs in.
You live by Fen Rao, you die by Fen Rao.
That's right. And just looking at the points breakdown, obviously Chris Allen has a really deep bid. He's at 184 points, and Ryan he's at 198 just because he really can't fit anything else in there. Yeah. So he's at 198. So super excited to see this game. We're gonna get the Twitch poll up. Who do you think is gonna win? And it's interesting when I picked this match, I was like, you know what? Both these lists are lists that like I don't like quad jumpers, or I don't like the Imperial Aces, you know. So vote with your heart, whatever you feel that you want, you know.
Yeah, two equally matched players, so it's gonna be a good match.
Alrighty, we're going to get that up here in a sec. There you go. You can go ahead and choose your champion. 1 for Chris, 2 for Ryan. Who do you think is going to win the day? Now, as they're getting set up, I do want to say that this round is sponsored by Curled Paw Creatives. They're your source and Gold Squadron source for acrylic game token needs. They got all kinds of stuff, including our large format tokens. They're available for sale on the Curled Paw site, and you can use coupon code UNPLUGGED2018 for 15% off of anything on the shop, whether it's X-Wing, Destiny, posters, tokens, all the things. You can go ahead and use that coupon code there. I'm going to go ahead and get our overlay in the order that the players have decided to place their ships. Looks like we have Whisper on the top, Redline in the middle, Soontir there, and he's got Fen at the top of the board. And then Paylob. L3.
GQ1 and GQ2.
The GQ's on the bottom. It's interesting. Does Ryan have a tell? Like, little inside information. Ryan Fleming runs the Outrider Cup that Chicago always participates in. So seeing him on stream is a little bit selfish because I get to see him play a little bit. And I wonder if he has a tell here. He set up his ships like literally right where they go. Like, sure, the GQs are down here, but you know.
Is that where they end up, huh?
Yeah, interesting.
We'll find out.
Interesting.
So what do you think Ryan's first priority is going to be?
So, I mean, Chris doesn't have any way to, in the last game, the player had ways to get rid of the rocks. Ryan, Chris doesn't have that. We know that Chris is going to want to dance around. He doesn't want to play in the rocks. Ryan does. So Ryan has the advantage in final salvo. He does not have to be the aggressor. I think the beginning of this game is going to be a little bit slow. They're going to kind of wait it out, see who bites first. I have seen Ryan play first edition Fen Rao a few times, and he does like to be pretty aggressive. I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised. You know, you see the kind of classic scream up the board and be like, "Hey, are you going to deal with me or deal with this?" Like those are your choices, basically, and not really give him not give him a good decision.
And then from Chris's perspective, do you think he's going after the quad jumpers first? Is that what he's after?
You have to.
They're so annoying though. It's 28 points.
Must have been the last guy.
28 points. It just feels like a waste.
Yeah. All right, and we've started the time. We synchronized the time.
Oh gosh, the train whistle.
Train whistle.
Or the hype whistle is what they're calling it.
The hype whistle. We do have one of those. Except this one doesn't work because they gave me a bad one.
Yeah.
So good morning to everybody. I hope you guys are excited. And Ryan Fleming starting to the right side of the board. And I think the reason for this is what's slower than going slow towards somebody is going the long way.
Well, it also drags Chris through the rocks where Ryan wants to play.
Absolutely. This is my playground. It's my playground.
Yeah, he's entering the Christmas tree.
Correct. Yeah, and this type of we have a triangle here of rocks, right? Yep. If you didn't notice that, and this is really good for quad jumpers because you have almost in any spot in here you can get ranged one onto a rock, especially because it's either the boost or the barrel roll.
Yes.
It's bad. I guess maybe the safest place is maybe right in the center, but you're going to eat a rock the following turn. All right, one bank from Whisper. And she will cloak. One forward from Redline.
Slow rolling like you mentioned.
Yeah. Redline is going to be the most aggressive piece in Chris's list. It can take the most amount of damage. And it shoots before most of Ryan's list. You want to get those proton torpedoes off.
It doesn't care about the rocks as much.
Yep.
All of that stuff. It can potentially one-shot a quad jumper, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it can. And that's one thing I've noticed when players have played this type of archetype that Chris has is if you get off those proton torpedoes, get off both of them, a majority of the time you're winning that game. When you can nuke Redline, you get rid of that alpha strike. That's going to be tough. All right, Soontir screaming up the board.
The boost forward.
Classic. And we're going to go ahead and get that first player token out on our screen here. Ryan is the first player. Matters because of those initiative 6s. Looking at the poll right now, people think Chris is ahead, 67 to 32. That is a strong margin for Chris.
Greats on top, huh?
That must be must be that mentality. Well, we'll find out whether or not Ryan can subvert the odds.
Chris has been playing really clean this weekend, though.
Yeah, he's been playing really well.
He was the one that knocked out Duncan.
There you go.
The hero of the rebellion. You hear that, folks? He was playing Rebels.
He was playing Rebels. Ryan Fleming, if you're not familiar with him, he actually was the first ever System Open winner when that started a couple years ago. Won it in Adepticon in Chicago with the ever so loved Triple Jumpmaster squad.
So talking about Jumpmasters, how do you think they're going to handle the new points? Are they going to go after the problem, or are they going to kind of play around it like they did in the past?
The point changes are going to be weird. I think I'm reserving my thoughts on what they will do until we see at least the first one. Like, once the first points adjustment will give us the precedent for what they're looking at.
It'll
right?
tell their hand.
Yeah, exactly. So whether or not they're going to go after, like, okay, we noticed that this archetype is really really popular and aggressive. We're going to increase the points on quad jumpers and on everything in this list. Or are they going to make just other things cheaper? It just depends. Today I'm joined by Ernest Pasillas, formerly out of Seattle, and now in Minnesota. He was the last person to table me in first edition.
And now I added the Ryan Farmer templates in 2.0.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, and this is the Telemundo edition of the podcast. Both of us being Latino.
Yeah. We should just start casting in Spanish.
That would be amazing.
Confuse everybody.
Goal!
All right. So, looks like Ryan is ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And we're waiting on Chris.
So Ryan's list is almost similar to the list Garrett Joust played in the Monarch Open. So he's subbing out Boba for Fan and Al3. But it's almost, so I think it's similar to that.
Same idea.
Same idea. But I really do like the L3 because then he can just bump into something and then coordinate the tug.
Mm-hmm. And I like the tech of having the tactical officer on on L33 really opens up the dial. Opens up the dial. You guys can't hear that, but we can. So opens up the dial on the escape craft in order to make it able to actually stay in the formation. Yep. So the problem is that its blue moves are slow.
Yes.
One bank here from, like Marcel says, Leet. I still don't understand this reference. I'm confused. I'm an old man that never played the computers. My mom didn't let me play on the computer.
Same here. Yeah. Same here. That's good Latino
right, exactly. I didn't have a TV in my room growing up. None of that.
Yeah. So, Soontir, do you think he's going to slow roll the Soontir, or is he going to gun it up there?
I think you go for it. He wants to, just wee, woo, woo.
But, Ryan's kind of set up to come in on that.
Yeah, that's very true. I'll call you on it. And he has to make a decision. Is he going to go after Whisper or Soontir?
It's hard. He's not positioned to go after Soontir. He's going after Whisper. I would go after Soontir. Soontir with his double moves can give Fen problems with the initiative bid.
And here's the thing, right? Like this is that 50-50 choice both players have to go. Is Ryan, like Chris has to decide, is Ryan going in hard on Soontir or in this direction, or is going after Whisper? We got a target lock there on the quad jumper. That was a boost extra action target lock. Fen round, 2 bank.
We get some shots.
Traits and paint. Focus.
He slow rolled.
Yeah. Just in case.
He was seeing that was coming this way. Soontir does not like rocks.
Mm-mm. Maybe get the barrel roll back here to the right. Just looking at angles. You can see Ryan ready to roll the dice. You see the shadows of him passing this dice in his hands. He's ready to roll.
Like a caged tiger.
That's right. Scott Bryant asking about what's my thought on the hyperspace restrictions. We're going to talk about that on the next podcast quite a bit. I honestly think it's okay, but that's a short answer. We'll talk more about it later.
Have you played any of the what do they call it? 2.0 edition or second?
I haven't, but I understand. Like, we'll talk more about it later. My opinion is a very practical opinion, but we'll talk about it. Talk about it later.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
I've played quite a bit, and it's been fun.
And we got range 3 to Whisper. Here we go. Oof. Looks like 2 results there.
2 crits.
2 crits. And plenty of evades.
Ryan's is, oh, Chris has got the nice evades. Fenn's going to lose a haul right here, watch.
Yeah, it always happens, right?
So frustrating.
Here's Soontir at that quad jumper. Hit crit.
Crit goes through, that's not going to be good.
And looks like it's going to.
Ugh.
Crit is direct hit, takes an extra damage there.
That's what Chris wanted.
And whenever you can dig in extra damage early without consequences, it's really, really good. Here's Whisper returning fire onto Fenrau. Spends the focus. Nothing.
One. He takes a crit. I told you. Oh, what is that?
Damage engine.
Oh my gosh, that's painful.
That is bad. Damage engine. Increasing the difficulty on the hard turn maneuvers. That's a death wish.
It is.
For Fen.
Yes. Didn't I call that, though? There was going to be some damage.
Yeah.
Fen always does that to you. Range 3, that's his death zone.
2 hits, 2 crits. 2 blanks, 2 hits. Got the reroll. And you'll change 1 to the crit from the proton
torpedo. Get a crit through at least. Hit crit.
Wounded pilot. And that's on that same quad jumper over there.
Down to 1 hull.
Just 1 crit. And Wounded Pilot is if you do an action, you have to roll a dice, and on a hit or a crit, you take a stress. So, just so you guys know. Which isn't a huge deal for that quad jumper. I mean, he has only 1 hole left, so you take that action, and you're probably going to die the next turn. But is there an action worth taking right now that's going to make a difference in the game for that quad jumper? Because it can't reach anybody for tractor array.
He's going down next turn with Soontir anyhow.
Yeah. Soontir just needs to blink him.
Yep. Now I wonder, does Redline barrel roll in, acquire the target lock in like a 1 bank to go after Polob, or does he play it safe and come back out?
You might want to come back out because you still have the threat of this top quad jumper here being able to turn in and get you the following turn.
Makes sense.
But I wouldn't doubt if we see. But Soontir's there. Never mind. That doesn't work. I'm curious to know. I think that hits the rock there, the edge, but it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, if he goes straight, he'll hit that rock. He'll have to. The 3 might get past it. 3 straight. What's Fen doing? Is he charging in now?
I mean, he has super limited
range.
Yeah.
That is the hardest crit for Fen, is the damage engine. You almost prefer direct.
Yeah, like I'll take the 2 damage. Let me move the way I like to move. And you know, Ryan puts a lot of points into that. You know, in this archetype, into Fen. If you lose him early, that's your punch, your punching power, your ability to erase a ship is gone.
Yeah.
And as we're waiting here, I want to remind you guys that we do tons of giveaways here at Gold Squadron Podcast during our live streams. We do them for Twitch subscribers and for patrons. We're looking for a total of 3 new subscribers or resubscribes on Twitch. You'll see your subscription pop up here on our screen on the bottom left-hand corner. 3 subs to unlock those giveaways for the Twitch chat. We're going to be giving away stuff for patrons no matter what. If you want to unlock those Twitch ones, we need to click that sub button. Yeah, this is a tough turn, and you know, Chris doesn't have the difficulty that Chris has right now is the fact that because Fenral is an I6, he needs to try to maximize how do I make sure that my Whisper does not get wrecked by Fenral. Because if Ryan just dials in a quote-unquote like generic maneuver, which would be like in this case something like just like a 2 forward, and if he has enough room.
I think Chris's goal is decloaking up towards the top
of the board.
And maybe hard 2 in. But you're right. Because Fen, all he needs to do is do a 2, and then he can bank either direction.
Yep.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Chris goes 2 forward with the decloak.
Maybe just try to blow past them.
Yeah, and get in there, jump in on the space tugs. The problem with that is then you get closer to Pablo.
Yeah.
Pablo loves him some Whisper.
All right, there's the forward decloak.
Okay, so he's going to jump in.
All right, reaching. Here's that quad jumper. Oh,
so close. Nubs. It looks like nubs. It's nubs if it's anything. Oh. He's on a rock.
Oh, hit the rock. No actions for that quad jumper. That was, I mean, I see what he's trying to do, right? He would have just barely had range 1 and be able to use the tractor array before he goes down. Turning in that quad jumper there. L3 being able to coordinate an action here, most likely to Fen.
Target lock.
Yeah, well, if one thing, when you see a lot of people like decloak towards it, you kind of expect that K-turn sometimes.
You know, you could do a focus into a linked action. So
true.
You know, and then if you did a green maneuver, he clears the stress, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could do that with Fen. And then you could barrel roll to kind of block that K-turn.
Riot13, thank you so much for becoming a subscriber.
Always boosting in. That makes me think he's probably going to bank 2 in and dive in on red line.
Paylob
is going to bump, it looks like. Does he clear? He bumps.
I think at setup, I think he just put them just a little bit too close together.
Yep. It doesn't matter. He's focused up.
Yep.
So, and he's just going to try to still innovate anyhow.
2 bank. So he's going face to face here with Paylob. That might be range 2. Paylob might be in play here to take that evade token.
It's going to be really close.
And now the fact that Fen is stressed, you know that he's not going to do anything like a talon roll into Whisper.
I think it's the 2 bank in.
Yeah, I think that seems like a solid choice. Dropping the focus. Advanced sensors barrel roll.
I'm like reading his mind right now. I'm playing Chris.
Done correctly. If you don't know how to do a medium base barrel roll, you can watch our quick tip video on how to do that.
It's like learning X-Wing all over again.
Reaching for target locks. He's got everything. He can take whatever he wants.
I think he's going after Paylob. No, it looks like it's L3, huh?
L3.
And there's the
one bank.
Bump, I believe. That medium base. Just a little fat.
Chunk.
Oh, it looks like.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he's got it.
Nice.
They're rubbing some paint, though, for sure.
And 2 banks to the right. I think he was anticipating the candy cane. You know what I mean? Like the that move from Whisper. So that's rough. The 2 bank in would have wrecked Redline. He's right there.
Well, and the hard part here is because of the damaged engine.
Yep.
It's
hard to get him turned around. He's going to be out of the fight for a couple turns.
And he's your heavy hitter. So
yeah.
This could be a tough turn for Ryan. Someone wants to change their vote now.
You can't. You're not allowed. It's locked down. You sent it in.
Oh, 1 bank barrel roll. That's what I.
Here's the boost. Focus boost using auto thrusters. And it looks like it's range 2. Stealing the evade, so no cloaking for Whisper this turn.
Well, no, if he hits something.
Oh, sorry, if he hits something, you're right. He gets the evade back. Well, Paylob is protected.
So that tug that's on the rock is going to live another day.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
But that's dangerous.
He has the backup. Evade. And Spence.
Dirty. He spent that Whisper evade.
Crack shot.
Crack shot. I got it. Spence crack shot.
Oh, God. You should tell him to take his shirt off.
Referencing yesterday's stream.
Crates are just filthy.
That's right.
Filthy, filthy individuals.
All right, so spend the force on 3. Paylob, Whisper's going to hit. Spends the focus and gets the evade, so he will be able to cloak this turn.
He is taking 2 shots, though, so.
That's true, yeah. Proton Torp going in to Paylob. One crit. Got it.
Yep. That's just a bad beat right there for
yeah,
Chris.
that's rough. When that
should at least had 2 hits at least, right? I mean.
Yep. Michael Ritchie, thank you for becoming a patron. You're amazing. Just 1. That was Paylob. Now this is L3. Nothing.
L3 doesn't hit anything ever for me.
Quad jumper range 1. Looks like a hit crit.
Just take
2 shields
shots.
down on red line.
Well, that swung a little bit better for Ryan this turn.
Tret 4361. You are also amazing. Every single one of my patrons are amazing. All of you.
So out of all of that, Paylob only took 1, huh?
Only 1.
Gosh.
I guess Ryan ended up ahead in the damage. Like he got 2 versus 1. But I think the biggest thing that really hurt him is this Fenrow being out of position.
Next turn is where it's going to hurt. But that rocked space tug, he's going to be a pain in the butt. Watch. He's going to cause some problems right now. Reverse back up and get in the way.
Yep. And we'll tell you guys, we do have a judge watching the table. So if we see something, we'll say something. Somebody's saying that we're missing a damage, but we have no way to go back and check that. So players are counting it themselves.
So do you think that clean tug is going to just does the one straight and messes with red line, or does he go after Sunter?
I'm sorry, ask the question again. I was reading the chat.
Tug number 2.
Okay.
The one that's clean.
Yep.
Does it go after Sunter, or does it go one straight and go after red line?
I don't know if the one straight fits.
It's hard at the second to determine that.
Sunter did spend his crack shot. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. I mean, the most you could do is you would end up putting Sunter in front of that rock, right? This one right here.
It might not even be in front. It might be
to the side enough where he could hard turn away, right?
Exactly. The other thing, you could barrel roll the other direction and gum it all up. But
very true.
But Sunter would definitely have something in bullseye and get a focus anyhow. So does I think Fen is going to Talon roll to try to get back around. That's probably the fastest way to get back in the fight.
Yeah, right? spin it.
You're going to stress regardless, right? So might as well
exactly.
get the right direction. There should be another.
Yeah, there's a Sheila Gray because of the crack shot and Whisper shot.
Whisper did hit.
Oh, they just fixed. They just got it. They just got it. Even without our help. we all reached the same conclusion at the same time.
It was like, whoa, wait a second.
Yeah.
2 hits. The key there was the missed the proton torpedo.
Yep.
But.
It is important to note with that Sunter fell with Fenrow's crit, it only increases the difficulty, so the hard turns are not red, they're just white. They go from blue to white. From red to white. It just decreases his mobility overall. Because you can't,
he's just not going to be doing any linked actions.
Right.
You're correct. I'm thinking 1.0.
Techrano Trigger, thank you for becoming a patron. You're going to be everybody's become a patron. You guys are part of those patron exclusive raffles. Thank you guys so much. New swag for our swag set for patrons is shipping this upcoming week.
So I think Whisper's going to do a go up and candy cane.
Candy cane time?
Oh, wow.
It's going forward. Tret, yes, that means you're going to get some stuff. You're going to get that 4-card set that we're shipping out. Cassian, Duchess, mystery card. And what's the other one I'm missing? The Trandoshan Slaver.
You backed up like we thought. that means this. Ooh, he's going after.
It's going to make it.
He's going to make it.
All right, now decisions. Does the barrel roll clip this rock?
Nah, no way.
It's close. I think it's tempting. It's tempting to try, right? Because it adds 2 base lengths. But
he's going up.
Yeah, he's going up as far forward as possible.
I've got to imagine.
He's going as far back as possible.
He's hard to and in anyhow, is what I got to imagine. I believe Chris called that that's what was going to happen.
It's going to coordinate the focus most likely. Especially if he's going to end up doing a talon roll here. Doing the very courteous dial check. If you ever want to check your dial, the best way to do it is use 2 fingers, guys. 2 fingers, and ask your opponent, like, hey, is it cool? Yeah? Okay. Super classy way to do it. Don't palm your dial if you're checking it during combat and during activation.
Oh, he bumped. Oh.
All right, so Ryan said he said it out loud. We did hear him say, I coordinated focus. I guess he ended up taking a lock.
He didn't.
He didn't put anything down, right? Because he had the lock already. All right, hard turning it in. Going after those quaddies.
Put him to waste.
Okay, so he coordinated the...
I'm still not seeing what he coordinated.
He coordinated the hawk.
Gotcha. So I think he just Vader kills the tug.
Yeah. It's free. Yeah. You have nobody shooting you. Taking a target lock on Paylob. Using the advanced sensors.
This Punisher's pretty weak without those torpedoes.
Yeah, pew-pews. Got pea shooters.
There it is.
Talon roll. He'll be able to plink Whisper at range 3.
I was expecting a hard 2.
Okay, 2 bank.
He's bumping.
It's going to bump.
It looks like he still wants to chase that Pablo.
Yep. Start of combat. He's here. See if Chris remembers that Vader trigger. Focus for Soontir. So Vader happens right there, and that Jakku's gone. He's debating between Whisper or Redline. He has them both in arc, unobstructed at range 3.
Whisper doesn't have his evade, though. So I think this is where...
Oh, he does. Right there.
Why didn't Pablo take it?
Man, forgotten. Missed it. Missed opportunity.
Oh, gosh.
Got 3. Spends the evade.
Kind of just showing him you forgot it.
Yep. Takes 1 shield there. If he didn't have the evade, it would have taken 2.
Yep.
Hit, crit. That's Soontir.
It's on Pablo, right?
One evade, hit, crit, excuse me. Damage sensor array on Pablo. Damage
Guess
sensor
what?
array.
If he would have had that evade.
Yeah.
And now Redline's little pea shooter is going to be able to finish him off.
Yep.
Range 2 into the other tug. Nothing.
Nothing.
And he doesn't get to decloak next turn now.
Yep.
Or cloak. Yeah, really close to range 1, but it's range 2, I believe.
Oh, his arc is in the wrong direction. That's why he couldn't take it.
Oh,
Not first edition.
God, old rules.
Yeah. It's all right. We made the same mistake. Quad jumper out of our.
But a hard one here, and
I love the lag on the stream because it is behind. We've corrected ourselves already. It's like just popping up like, hey guys, so we knew. Well, we didn't know. We fixed it anyway. Yeah, because his arc is to the right, not behind him. Alrighty.
that's the next thing you need to get Knuckles to do is like neon arc.
Neon arc. Well, he has arc IDs. Just not everybody uses them.
Yeah, and requiring them to use them is not always the easiest thing, right? These X-Wing divas sometimes can be tough, right?
All love to Chris and Ryan, both good friends.
Oh yes, very much.
Just in case somebody in the future is like, oh, they're ragging on them. I know these guys personally.
There's nothing but love.
That's right. Now there is no cloak this turn. Whisper's just maneuvering. But I mean, I guess you have Fen Rao back there.
Can he get that? The tug's not going to be able to get him, right?
No.
Because he'd bump on a 1?
On the 1 hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because the one template, it brings you, it's slightly in front of your base.
Yeah. It's
plus the base, yeah.
It's really close.
Yeah.
You almost try it, though, is the question.
John Vircher, thank you for becoming a patron.
It's number 2.
You are amazing. You've become, you are part of the club of amazing, the club of awesome. Now Whisper has the option to, this might be a defensive turn for her, right? You just try to get out of there and cloak? Or do you just take advantage of the fact that the quad jumper is here, you go after it? What do you think?
I think you 3-bank in. You go after that, go after it while you're there, right?
Like, it's a dangerous piece.
Yeah. Redline's gonna a world of hurt though here.
Yeah.
World of hurt.
He's gonna be able to. He's gonna get shot by Fen Rao.
And probably range 1.
Max,
So
thank you.
that's number 3 for you.
That's a sub. I think we did it. I think we reached our goal for Twitch giveaways.
Yeah, so I think what you're going to see here, you see how 3 bank in, coordinate, focus, and then Fen Rao will be able to just zoom in and
Wait,
and
he can't coordinate. He's stressed.
Oh,
yeah.
You're correct. You're correct.
No coordinate.
Darn it.
That would open up lots of options for Ryan.
He's just gonna have to roll it natty wise. Then.
Yep. And he has a lock currently on Whisper, but Whisper is not currently available.
He's gonna get out of town. Yeah. I think Whisper 3-bank in, kind of out of danger. Finish off that tug if you can, or put some damage to that tug. He doesn't even take any damage. I think Suture's going to keep chasing Pablo over there. I think this is his last turn, and I think Redline's going to take some damage.
All right, here's the hard one. He's going to try. It's going to
so
be close.
Nah. Just missed. You called it.
Yeah.
You've got those stream eyes.
I try. I've looked at the screen a lot. Red line is completely out of torpedoes. One bank there. Coordinating Paylob to flip his damage sensor array.
Which he needed.
Yep. The array has been fixed. So he can do actions other than focus now. Two focuses. Takes a stress for the rotate, linked focus. Or focus, linked to rotate. Is that the order of those?
Yes. Focus, linked, rotate.
So we have red line, even though he doesn't have torpedoes, he might be able to just finish off Paylob with his primary if he can get in range 1. Is trading maybe something like half of red line's health worth killing Paylob? Or do you try to go maybe for a block on Fen?
You know,
Protect yourself.
At this point, I think it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
You got one tug off. The condition that Fenrau's in, Sunter can finish off Fenrau at this point. So I think you do. Oh, he's running.
Oh, this might just be advanced sensors boost.
Gotcha.
Hard turn.
Hard turn too.
To get out of the arc just in case he doesn't die. Clever boy.
That is clever.
Very good move here. If that is the hard turn, I'm assuming that's what it is. It's a very, very Kylo move. That's why I was like, oh, that's what's going on here.
Back from your heyday.
Yeah. He's coming back. It's close.
It's
I'm not
close
sure.
to not being an arc.
Yeah.
You see that?
It's the medium base, right? It just extends a little bit farther.
Yep.
Okay, forward 2. Just trying to make sure to keep arc on that quaddy.
It looks like it's an arc. He's got to take the Vade here now.
He has full health on that quad jumper. Debating on an action. He's trying to keep himself protected from Fenrau.
Yeah.
Just in case. Fenrau, slow rolls, 2 forward. That'll clear the stress and open up his action bar.
If you boost in, is he range 1 on red line? I think he's still range 2 at that
Yeah,
point.
he'll still be range 2, yeah. But she's gonna try to shoot Whisper anyway.
It looks like range 1 there though.
Yeah, range 1 through the rock. Probably go for that focus.
Yeah, I got a link to the focus.
5 dice coming in, and she doesn't have a cloak. She'll have 3 dice.
No mods except for the Vader.
Yep.
Is the Vader active? Or
Vader is active, yeah.
You just didn't turn that over?
No, that's purple instead of red. That just the color he used is so close. It's hard to tell which one is which.
Gotcha. Oh, look at that.
Soon to you. He's going to have, I mean, I think Paylob's going to be gone this turn. No doubt.
Yeah, Paylob's gone.
Barrel rolling out of Fenrau's arc. There's no reason to stay there.
No. Does Whisper live? That's the question.
Yeah. I mean,
3 dice against 5.
No evade. Only mod is the Vader. I mean, he could. This could swing the game, honestly. If he can take out Whisper right here. And he's got a target lock. That's a target lock on Whisper.
Gosh.
I hope he doesn't forget that he has it. It's all the way back there. Okay, that's the judge cleaning it up.
Judge is cleaning it up.
Thank you,
I
Judge.
just reminded him, too.
Yeah.
This is why you take Fenrau, right here.
Oh, that is all paint.
Oh, gosh. Why would you
He's
re-roll that?
That's You see, Ryan, it's just easier if you're rolling the box, but that's okay.
Yeah.
4 and a crit.
He's calling Bun.
He's calling it for the House of Bun.
Oh!
No. Gone. Whisper, 1 shot.
By Mr. Fenn.
Boom. Gone.
By the Fenn nasty right there. That's what happens.
I mean, and
Ouch.
super dead, direct hit.
Oh, gosh. This is a game now. Now, Palob needs to get off on this turn or this is going to be hurt.
All right, Chris. Spends a focus.
Gosh.
Gone.
Gone.
Palob taken off the board. Still a close game, though.
And really, without the torpedoes, Redline is just not. He's a tickle fighter.
Yeah.
So I think what you're going to see here, Soontir's is going to go chase the escape craft so we can.
Yeah.
You don't need Fenn getting extra love.
Huh?
Soontir's going to go after the escape craft. I think you're going to see Redline kind of bank up and reload so he can make himself a little more vicious.
Yeah.
This tug is going to just be lost for a little bit. Soontir, Fenn, what is he doing here? Hard 1? That'd be red. You can't do that.
Yeah, no, he can't. He has to take a.
He's going to go after that rock. He's going to go over that rock.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, the two bank is the only choice to reduce the stress and have an opportunity to lose the stress. All right, L3, K turning. she's coming for you.
All right, banking up the field, reload, acquire target lock.
Yeah, I mean probably. There's a reload on the proton torpedo.
Gets his free target lock if he remembers. He forgot.
Yeah, doesn't take it.
Or does he have one on him already? I don't think he has.
I mean, he can take 2 target locks, though.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's just going to go ahead 2 forward. He knew he was going to hit it with the 2 bank. He didn't like that positioning.
Does he get rocked? Does he get the rock?
Safe.
Safe.
Can't do any actions this turn because he maneuvered over the rock.
Too hard. He could barrel roll and come in behind him.
Yeah.
Then he sets himself up for a bad position
with the quad jumper.
For the quad jumper. But I think you would get a range 1 if you did that. Do you go after Fenn right now?
Oh, it's tempting, but I think L3 is the cleaner target right now.
But Fenn has no mods. He could get a range 1.
But he still gets his 4th dice. And he gets the Concord down face-off, too.
No, he does not. Because you got to be in each other's arc.
No, not in 2nd edition.
Is it?
Yeah, 2nd edition, I think you just have to be in their arc.
I think you're making games.
I might be. See, I have here, I got it right here. While you defend, if you are in range 1 and you are in the attacker's front arc, change 1 result to an invade.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, so Soontir going after L3.
It just was too much for him, I guess, huh? Too much of a risk.
All right, here we go. 2 hits coming in. Gets 1, takes 1. Buy one, get one free.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense.
So this is a really close game, 78-70. Chris is barely ahead.
Yeah. 2 hits.
Blackout. Oh,
2
no.
evades.
Button saved him there.
Yeah. And quad jumper going at range, might be just range 3.
It looks like it's out.
Nope, not when the
Now when
corner's
he put
all
it
the way
back
down.
Yeah. A little plink maybe? No. Oh, 1 hit. Oh, yep, a
Got
plink.
1. Okay. Shields down on red line.
That's relevant.
Yep. Need 2 more to get to half points.
Those 2 dice ships are just so frustrating to play against.
It's rough, man.
But the only 2 dice ship that never rolls well is that escape craft. It might as well just have 1 dice.
You know, I got wrecked by an escape craft a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, stop it! It was a god craft. Like it refused to take any damage. It was just like 2 hits, hit crit.
That's hard.
It's hilarious.
Gosh, this is close still, man.
And as we're waiting here, I want to tell you guys that this round is brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives. Your home for your acrylic game token needs. You can go to Unplugged. Excuse me. You can go to curlpawcreatives.com and use coupon code Unplugged2018 for 15% off on your entire order. This includes the Curl Paw Creatives large tokens, templates, regular size tokens, ARC IDs, all kind of things that you need to look good, play X-Wing, and ditch the cardboard.
Most importantly, you buy from a really good guy.
Yeah, he's an awesome dude. Like, his support for the Gold Squadron stream cannot be understated. Like, he has literally every major event that I've done, he's been a sponsor. So I mean, he's like a mega patron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
So does red line just do the hard 2 in and target lock and blow that guy up? Is it worth wasting a torp on that?
Oh, you know what we just realized? That hard. Do you remember? This 2 forward was not his blue 2 forward. That was the penalty 2 forward. He dialed in that 1 hard, and Chris called him on the damage engine.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's a 2 white forward, so he's still stressed.
Oh gosh, that's
bad.
That's bad. Does Sunter chase him?
So 2 bank, that'll be cleared now.
Sunter can go 3 hard around that rock. Get some free shots. Oh yeah, Sunter is stressed.
All right, Soontir, 4K maybe? Will he? He will not. 4 forward.
He's got to clear the stress.
Boost. It's coming around the mountain.
All right, here's the torpedo coming. Get some points. Get rid of that annoying escape craft.
4 dice.
Oh, gosh.
Reroll for 2.
He's been rolling really bad.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Spend 1, change 1 to a crit.
That's it.
2
it's
hits,
gone.
2 crits, gone. L337, blown out of the water.
There's been a lot of blank outs on the green.
Yep.
On this stream.
So 102 to 70. Chris is in the lead.
One crit. Weapons failure.
On the desktop version, the subscribe button is on your top right-hand side. It's a purple button.
Red line just took a weapons failure.
Weapons failure from the quad jumper?
Yeah.
That's what I get for trying to fix the stream here. All right, so that was 1 weapons failure.
That's big.
Yeah, -1 attack die.
Yeah, because
This makes him less of a threat. Now you only have, because Soontir plays KG, right?
so 1 more damage on red line, and the game's tied.
Oh yeah, it is.
Can you,
It's close. It's still a game.
it's still a game.
It's still a game.
That little tug, the little tug that could.
Now, one thing is, so here's the question: if he kills red line and we end up losing the quad, like if both these pieces go, Chris is still in the lead though because of the bid.
Yep.
Even though Fenral's more expensive than Soontir, Chris brought what was it, a 15-point bid?
16.
16
by 1 point.
Yeah.
By 1 point, that would
There
be
it is.
close.
The bid comes in.
the 184.
And then after that, it's just arc dodging all the way.
Yep. So what does Soontir do here? To turn back around?
I mean, you just getting away from that quad jumper. You want to make sure you give yourself some space.
Oh gosh, he called it perfectly. Here's your half points right here. Watch.
Yeah. And I don't think he can barrel roll out of the arc here. So he might be trying to boost to maybe get himself out of range 1 at least. Oh, but Ryan has a 2-point bid. He's not at 200.
Oh, you're right.
So Ryan would be ahead by 1 point.
Oh gosh. The bids.
The bids, yeah, bid wars.
Who would think the 2-point bid would win at the end if that happens? So Soontir understands he's got to. I'm sorry, Fenn understands he's got to get there. Missed on the boost.
Here we go, Soontir, hard 3. He's coming after Fenn.
Boost, you should be out of range, wouldn't you?
Somebody asking, how does the bid affect the scoring? So essentially, the reason we can calculate that is if you have only 2 ships left, basically the value of what you've killed is 200 minus your bid and whatever you have left. So if you calculate those numbers, lets you know where that stands. All right, here we go. Quad jumper going for it, blank out.
About time though, to be honest with you, right? I mean, that little guy.
Toot toot.
He's been tooting.
Points destroyed are what matters, but if you're on a 1v1 basis, you can just look at the bid and get the answer. You're just looking at the math problem from the opposite side. That's all it is.
Yep. Do we have a Concordia face-off right here? Oh, what's he showing? Making sure he doesn't forget that damage. He's going to go over that rock again, by the way.
I think the 2-bank saves him.
Do you it's going to be close.
I think it's okay. As long as he doesn't dial in a hard turn. He's forgotten twice now.
Yeah, that's why he's sitting by the ship now, so he doesn't forget.
So we are in the top 16 of the Philadelphia System Open. I want to thank, there's a bunch of new people joining in. People are waking up across the world or joining us during their lunch times. Super excited to give you guys do some giveaways here at the end of this game. Now our giveaway segments will have to be a little bit shorter today during the cut because how there's less people, so the games get started a lot faster. But don't worry, we're going to be doing tons at the end, of course. And when we have time, if this game ends a little bit early, something like that, we'll definitely take advantage of that. But if we're going to time,
this is going to time.
We're gonna have to do it a quick one. We'll be in fishing, no worries.
These are two of your medalist type medalists. Yeah. Two good players.
The lunch break is probably after, not this round, but after the top 8 round.
Yeah.
If the players want to, because sometimes the players want to just keep going.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Because I get it. I know sometimes when I do a lunch break, it just like changes my mindset.
Tug puts him on the
oh, no damage.
Does he run away?
Now he's got range. You know what's interesting about Chris's move is that if Ryan would have not tugged him and he would have just done a focus, he would have put himself on that rock.
I know.
And then not have any actions.
But that was a gimme.
Yeah.
Right? Did he hard turn? He hard turned. Fen hard turned. Concordia face off. No mods except for you boost. You hard turned with the 2, which is a white now. It's not a red.
Right. So keeping
but he keeps the stress.
Right.
He doesn't get an action. But do you boost and take a focus?
You can't. He's stressed from the time before.
No, he's not stressed.
Oh, Soontir. You're talking about
Soontir. I think you boost.
It's range 2. You don't want to be in that boat. You don't want to be in range 1. Range 2 is better for Soontir.
Oh, you're right. I'm being greedy.
One hit. Safe.
All right, now it's Chris's turn. Swing back.
Ooh! Hit, crit.
At least 2 of those are going through.
Oh, natties!
They say Fleming rolls good greens, doesn't he?
They do.
Boy, that has just got to feel horrible. Can that tug get to Soontir there? That rock is in the way, huh?
Yeah, the rock's just in the way. A hard turn would have done it. Hard 2.
It might, yeah.
It just depends if it clips the rock. It's so close.
Yes. But if he does it, Soontir's definitely clipping a rock.
Yeah.
Twice. I think you need a hard 2 in here, and with red line, and reload your torp again. This is going to be scary.
I mean, he's far enough away that he has the time to do it.
But Fen could dive in on him.
Woo. But his fastest blue is a 4. No, it's only a 3 forward, isn't it? On the Fang.
3. Two boost it, or two
bank boost.
2 bank and boost would do it.
Does Soontir do a K-turn here?
What about a hard 1 predicting that he's going to bank in?
I think that's a really I think that's an aggressive move, I think, the hard 1. The K-turn, I don't think there's anything Ryan could do about it, is there?
Or they got sloops now. They got sloops. He's doing it. Look at.
Hard 2. Oh, it made it. Choo-choo on the rock. He's going to be hitting that twice.
Painfully. It's about the die rolls now, man.
You roll a die whenever you hit an asteroid from a movement, and he's going to hit it twice. Here we go. First one. Takes a hit.
Ouch. He could get half right now.
Yep.
2 bank.
2 bank. There it is. There's a focus. It just looks like he's deciding not to link action.
Here? Why did Soontir go for?
I think it was just a mistake. It's like he got excited.
understandable.
One bank.
Reload.
Yep.
But he's going to take a range 3 shot.
Soontir, 3 banks.
Oh.
And he's going to hit that rock again. We'll get that roll.
This could change everything right here.
No, no damage. Average.
Average.
1 out of 2.
But you've got...
Range 3 for Fen Rao. He can get half points right here on Fen.
Yep, and then a tie game. Tie ball game.
Just going to spend it.
Oh! Payback.
Natties!
It's payback for Chris.
That's right. The universe is fair and just? Question mark. Sometimes.
Sometimes. But Redline's in a really bad position here.
Yeah,
you know.
Fen is coming in. He's going to get that booty.
Yeah. I mean, there's really, what do you do here?
I mean,
he 2s or 3s, and then he can boost from other anyway, right? So the best you can do is hard 2 in and boost.
Right, yeah. He's got weapons failure, which weapons failure is an action to flip. Chris hasn't taken the time to do that.
It should have been over here, to be honest with you, but I think he was trying to get away from the tugboat of death.
That's true.
Those 2 dice were just in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you 2 hard, you boost in. Maybe.
I mean, he's gonna try to get the shot on Fen. I mean, you'll get 3 dice with the proton torpedo because of the weapons failure. It'll be a hyper accurate shot because you'll be able to target lock and focus.
Yeah, you could do that. 2 focus target lock. You get a crit too, right?
Yep. Yeah.
You get 1 crit through on Fen, that could be it.
And in 2nd edition, crits are nasty.
Lethal.
They're so bad.
Lethal. All right. All right. Oh. Bumped. And he's going 1 straight.
Lock.
What's the thought process there? Oh, it was
okay. Advanced
gotcha.
sensors boost.
Now this makes sense. Yep.
Going to the corner. He has protection from the rock now.
And he ensures that range control.
Yep.
Right. So he can't boost into range 1 and finish. If he boosts in, he's gonna give up a shot.
He's got a barrel roll here, so he's going to be staying out of arc, but being able to shoot with Fen. Staying out of Redline's arc. That's it. That is.
Is that obstructed? It's definitely range 3, but is that obstructed?
That's going to be close. Soontir, it's coming around the mountain.
Yeah, very slow. Yeah.
Barrel roll from Soontir.
I think that's it.
Hard turn next turn. We'll get him back into the fight.
Hard 1, hard 2. You're good.
Checks the arc. That seems to be unobstructed.
Is it? Oh,
That's a clean shot.
Clean shot. It's a clean shot for both. It looks like both got it.
It's range 3. This is going to be 3 on 2.
Oh.
It's maybe one crit. Safe.
Safe. Oh,
out of arc.
Out of arc.
And we're back. Back to dials.
All right, so obviously we know what Soontir's doing.
Yeah.
He'll come in also. What is Redline doing here?
Red line.
He's stressed.
Yep.
So it's
his choices are limited. Let me go ahead and take a look at that dial. Ryan's actually asked for the dial. Can I just double check that real quick? So the Punisher has available to it only the 1 and 2 forward and the 1 banks. The 1 bank most likely has him clip that rock on his right.
Yes.
So, and you don't have any target locks on there.
And because you're stressed, he knows you can really only go this direction.
Right.
So I think Fenn's going to slow roll it here too, right? Sorry about that.
Let's go ahead. You can do it too. No.
But I think you're going to see Fenn slow roll it right there, and then react based on it. And so he's really 1 is all he's got.
Right.
You could do 3, but then you're not going to return any 5.
Right, and you have no. And does he have if he does a 2 forward? Do you think he has enough room to 2 forward and barrel roll over? Because you have to take the template and put it sideways. That's the problem.
The fear of that is the 2 might still land.
Right.
And then you're not returning shots, and you just gave Fenn a nice juicy range 1. So yeah, where are you going internationally, right?
Internationally.
Where are you doing that?
So I'm going to Poland for Euros. Okay, doing that one. The next tentative plan is Australia for their System Open.
Really?
Yeah. So in my voting thing I did with the patrons, Poland came out first, Australia was second, UK was third. I see somebody actually asked about the UK System Open. If I can stretch the budget, sure, I'll go to the UK as well.
There's the 1 straight. 1 bank in. The 2 is just ouch.
that two is gonna land right there. It is.
And he should have acquired a target lock. Oh, he had it already.
Lands.
Ouch. Just take your focus. Get half points here. You might finish red line off.
Yep. Target lock. Ryan likes his target locks. Over focus.
I think you need to try to finish off this tug. Because you got the torpedo shot if redline lives. And if you can get range 1 here, you could finish out. You could potentially finish off that tug.
All right, redline does have a target lock on both of them. They're the crate skulls there. Soontier thinking about his options.
1 bank, you think, or just barrel roll?
I mean,
it's hard from this angle to see.
Yeah, I mean, he can barrel roll boost and get his focus if he wants to take on the tug.
I think that, yeah.
He's boosting.
There's range 1 right there.
And then he can barrel roll out of arc.
Like a pro.
He's going in for range 1. So both I6 is trading range 1 across the boards.
But Fenn's is a little more lethal.
Mm-hmm. So that is in the bullseye. This is Fenn. He's got his target lock.
I wish he'd just roll on the tray. Oh, that does not look good.
2.
Focus is more powerful than...
Takes a crit, though. It is a wounded pilot. So, wounded pilot, after you do an action, you have to roll a dice, and you take a hit or a crit. That's actually pretty bad for redline.
Yes,
you could stack up those stress pretty quickly.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to see... But that was probably the best situation for redline there.
Yeah.
Turnout. Ooh. Ouch.
4 hits. Soontier into that quad jumper. It was full health.
Okay, 1.
Takes 3.
Takes 3. That's acceptable. All right. Now you got the torp.
Weapons failure torpedo here.
But it's the crit that matters here.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh. Roll.
Oh.
He hit crit.
Ooh, 2
Gets
crits.
an evade.
It's over. For the tuggy.
Super dead. Quad jumper gone.
So what does redline do here?
Redline has limited options because of the wounded pilot.
Because 30 seconds, this is the last.
Yeah, this is it. Like, Fenrir has to kill Redline, which is 4 damage.
So.
But Redline's just going to get out.
Yeah.
You barrel roll.
Barrel roll and run as far up as you can.
What's the fastest it can go?
3 bank.
3 bank. Or you also have the advanced sensors boost. So.
Oh, that's probably more effective.
Advanced sensors boost as far forward as possible.
Or what if you did it this way?
All right,
he's doing that
hard to.
Wow.
And then boost afterwards, maybe. Yep.
I liked your.
There it is.
It was probably.
You get about the same distance, but
4K. I expected a.
Is out of the fight. That's the game, guys.
Game.
He does take the stress from the wounded pilot.
Yeah, I expected the Talon roll.
Talon roll. All right, well, thank you very much for watching this top 16 match. Thank you to Chris and Ryan for playing.
Great play game.
Very well played game. Chris gets his invite to Worlds. He's made it in. I'm sure we're gonna see Ryan back at some other System Opens trying to get his. I know that for sure. So let's go ahead and switch to our commentator view. Hey-o! Let's give some stuff away. So
fun times.
Let's start by giving away some of our Rebel card packs. That is a Fenrir, Nora, Lorik, and Dutch Vander. Got 100 things on the mind. Oh, we just had a Jimmy sighting. We had a Jimmy sighting.
Jimmy Lee!
So, how do you participate in these raffles? If you're watching on Twitch, all you got to do is type in the chat, okay? That's all you got to do. Anybody can win. This giveaway is not sponsored in any way by Twitch. It's all sponsored by Gold Squadron Podcast and Curled Paw Creatives. All right, here we go. We got 3 card packs to give away. It's loading.
I'm looking behind the curtain of the wizard right now and seeing all this for the first time.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, sorry. 1 second. We got error on my side. I'm going to have to do a refresh. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, there it is. Continue to type. Continue to type.
I like the Pikachu one. That was kind of cute.
All righty. Here we go. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Who's the winner?
Where's it at? Scum Dan 83. You're the winner, bud.
Scum Dan. There it is. This is top 16. Card set. We're giving away 3 of these.
All right, let's see who the next guy is.
3, 2, 1.
Roll it. Jeffrey Pickles.
Jeffrey Pickles.
I think that guy's won before.
He has. I've heard that name before.
Yep.
He's got.
Congratulations, Mr. Pickles.
Swallowed a 4-leaf clover or something.
Yeah, exactly. pooping out some Lucky Charms.
That's right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Clem 77.
Clem 77. Wait, there we go. And you know what? You know what? I'm excited. I'm feeling good. Let's do one more.
One more.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam.
Rylesman. That's a Northwest guy.
There you go.
Just for the Northwest. Love you guys.
There you go. See, Ernest was here. He sent some love, some energy that way.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and pop over to Patreon. We're going to do a couple of those sets for our patrons. Ernest, while I finish this up, could you do me a huge favor?
Yes, sir.
Could you go check on, see their progress of getting ready for the next round?
Will do.
So we know how much time we got.
Bye, guys.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and give 3 of these sets away to patrons at large. All right, here we go. Gonna do a little random number generating. 3, 2, 1, stop. The winner is John Vercher. John Vercher. Congratulations. We got another one here. Bam, bam. Oh, no, I keep forgetting. How do you guys get your prizes? You got to send me your address information through Twitch chat or through the Facebook page of Gold Squadron Podcast. Please do not send it to my personal Facebook. It will get lost. It's really hard to keep messages organized there, and I get a lot on the Facebook page. I actually can move things into different folders and stuff like that. So please send it to one of those 2 places. You can also email me if you'd like to goldsquadronpodcast@gmail.com. Full address information. Prizes will get shipped out in about 2 to 3 weeks. Let's do another one of those. Another one for a patron. Uh-oh, where'd the page go? Oh, there it goes. All right, here we go. Next one is 3, 2, 1. Next patron is Michael Ritchie. Michael Ritchie, congratulations. Michael Ritchie. There it is. All righty. Now, I got some, as we get into the higher rounds, we got the top 8 coming. I got some extra sweet swag from you guys. we're going to take a break. I got to get some water, use the washroom. We're going to hook you guys up, and we're going to start teasing our final prize that we're giving away. We got some special edition templates that we're going to be giving away, and also a special gift from Curled Paw Creatives. We'll be back.